Ooh, brother. Ooh. It's a pimple. How bad is that? That was pretty bad. Alright. Here I am. Let's just make sure my stream's up and running. Get my phone. I'll let the Discord know I'm live. Probably should do that. See who's first here. Hey, Bobby! How you doing? Why are you so excited by Stanley Parable, bro? Is it that good of a game? Have I been sleeping on it or something? And I've never played it, so... Ah, Ellen's here too. Alright, subtitles. Yes, we'll put subtitles on. Give me one moment. I might need to grab... Yeah, I'll grab something. I'm laying down now. And I'm back up. Circles, hello. Give me one moment. I'm just trying to make sure everything's set up so I can stream and no interruptions. I'm here because I have the flu. Oh, you got nothing better to do? How dare you? How dare you say you got nothing better to do, so that's why you're here. I am amazing. No, but yeah, I hope you get better, man. Give me 1 second. I'm just... Huzzah! Let me just turn the camera down. Bye-bye, camera. Just for a second. Changing the mask I got on my face because I realised that I've worn this one. Actually, have I worn it too much? I don't know. I think I've worn it. No, I think it's fine, actually. Let's close my door. My phone ready? You're early today. I am early today because I've been late. Recently, I've been running pretty late, so I thought today I'll be early. How's everyone doing? You all doing good? All having a good day? Have you played it before? Never. Never have. Oh, hang on. My phone's bugging. What do you want? Ah, it's okay. Alright. I should be doing schoolwork, but I'm not. You probably should go do schoolwork. I'm not that important. Maximum brightness, because why not? Enter the current time. It's literally just turned... what PM? Literally just turned 6 PM, I think. Yeah, just turned 6 PM. Like on the dot, just turned 6 PM. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you put the brightness on max? It's 9 PM for me. Okay, well you're a bit ahead. You're a bit ahead. I don't expect this live stream will get too many viewers, but I'm playing this game for the gays. No, not for the gays. That's a different audience for a different game. This one's for the guys who want to watch it. Well, and the gays. If gay people want to watch this, go ahead. I misspoke and said guys wrong. You can see the outline of my boob. I'm not that fat. Don't do me like that, bro. So how does this game function? How does it work? I'm sure I'll find out, but... I did start...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Sorry, you speak. Go ahead.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's
That's
job
me.
was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
Is that it?
Orders came to him
50 endings?
from his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That's very
And
boring.
although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Why?
As though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley...
I shouldn't trust the narrator? Why?
And
What's
then
he-
one
is he gonna
day,
betray me?
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the
funny.
monitor
Fair
for him
enough.
to follow. No one had showed up to
Hey,
give him
Isidore.
instructions, call a meeting,
back.
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Well, yeah,
Shocked,
a lot of people
frozen
should know this
solid,
game. I don't know it.
Stanley
I've
found
never
himself
played it.
unable
But
to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
no, I didn't. I've played these games before. Whoa. Door 435
All of
times.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click
What?
a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
All right.
I would say that's the kind of
1,
effort
2,
that
3,
warrants
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Oh,
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
50.
Yes,
Oh.
almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment. a
How many?
willingness to
How many
go
do you
all the
want?
way, no matter the cost.
How many?
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh, where is that? Ah,
Oh, great. Now, go click a few
Yes,
times
Alan,
on door
yes.
437.
437. Which one's that? Ah,
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
oh. Apparently it's for a trophy. Yeah. 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Run! Run! Run!
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine.
Where's that? Is it?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
A Disney movie? Which one?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Why? Where's 419? That's 418. 419? Oh.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. This one.
We've almost got it.
Okay, you've
Now
almost
the
got
copy
it.
Machine, do that one
I'm
again.
going! I'm going!
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
Yes!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Alright. Forward. Let's just continue. So where is everyone then?
When
Oh.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess I did. Oh. No, he said go left. I'm going to follow his rules for this time.
Yet there was
I
not
am
a
a sheep.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm going to listen to him for this time, and then I'll disagree with him. There's 50 endings. I'm bound to get, you know, this one
Stepping into
eventually.
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Where's all the human
Shocked,
life?
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the
Yummy
keypad,
hearts, aren't
Stanley
there?
happened
Oh.
to input the correct code.
8 on
by
keypad.
sheer
Oh, sorry.
luck.
I'll do it
Amazing.
next time. I'll do it next
He
time.
stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Whoa. Isn't this weird? I'm going down the elevator. You can still do it. Oh, well. I didn't know I could still do it. Loading. Spoopy. Spoopy. Spoopy indeed. By the way, I will let you all know that I might have to like leave the live stream about halfway through to go get something to eat. Then I'll come back after like 10 minutes. Just a warning.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright. As long as you cuddle Gooby while
Stanley
being in
walked
my
straight ahead
chat.
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, he did. Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No, Ellen! Ellen's leaving, guys. Kill her. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Jump down. I don't wanna. I'll die.
Now the monitors
Whoa.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where
If you're actually
freedom
gonna be like that, I'll actually leave. Alright, sorry. You're not in the mood today. What was I, number 427? You're getting Gooby for your birthday? How soon's that? I don't know your birthday. 427. Oh, there I am. Woo! It's me.
This mind control facility,
So-
it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been
This
under
season.
someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
How did you almost throw up, bro?
He
Jesus.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Ellen, no.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe I did. Green bean. Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began
Alright,
to sink in,
BRB.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
If you want to get new content, you have to get a certain ending. Oh. What did I do? Did I beat the game? Was that it?
Blackness and a rising
I
chill
win.
of uncertainty.
I've already
Was
won.
it over? Yes. He had won.
He had won!
Machine, unshackled
Yeah!
from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Hell yeah.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles
Yeah, see you guys next time. End the stream now. Bye.
had his co-workers gone.
I'm joking, I'm
Being
joking, I'm
freed
joking.
from the machine's grasp. What
There's more
other
to the game,
mysteries did
there's more
this
to the game.
strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
I'm free.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
It'll be
That
mine.
was all
My
he
life.
needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Not yet, mate. Stanley
Stanley
tried.
felt the
Oh,
cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation,
I'll just lean back and
the
watch.
immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things
Is that
were meant to
yoked?
happen.
Is that my boy yoked?
And Stanley
It is! Hi, yoked! Hello! I get to just relax in the sunshine. Put my feet up. I was going to show my foot on camera by accident, but then I realised people like feet on the internet now. So, no feet. Unique fonts? I have no idea. It's all question marks, so I just have to assume that one's either yoked or Itadori. It's usually Itadori because he's here more than yoked. Doing. Ooh. I know I've been streaming pretty late lately, but I'm early now. I'm early now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Very nice lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Close the door when you start the game again. Close that door. Oh. No, I don't want to go on the elevator. What's this?
Stanley was so bad
Stanley
at
Parable.
following directions, it's
Robin!
incredible he
Hi.
wasn't fired years
It's called
ago.
the Stanley Parable. What did he just say about me? The starting door. I don't care about the starting
Stanley,
door.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
I'm annoying him too. What do you do there?
There's
Whatever I
someone
want,
you've been
really.
neglecting,
Yoked,
Stanley.
whatever I want.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who is...
This is it, Stanley.
Who?
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To
Who?
let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's been waiting? Who? Oh,
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, Then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope.
Nah.
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
I have a wife and I just killed her. I just
Stanley
slashed her across
picks up
her face.
phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
Amazing.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
But yeah, I did
don't
it.
understand.
Thank you,
How
Bobby.
on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think
Why
I've
is he
been
not
letting you run
because
around
he-
in this game for so long. If you've made any more wrong choices,
All right,
you
Alan.
might have negated
Got
it
it.
entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
I can't
Well,
grasp
I won't
anything.
have
My
that
character
kind of
doesn't have
risk on my
hands.
watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can
No.
educate you
No.
properly on
No.
safe decision-making in the real world.
No.
Please observe this helpful
I
instruction
don't want to watch an
video.
instruction video.
Choice.
No!
Part of being a real person. It
Ah!
can also be the most dangerous. For example, in that scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates
Release
shortages across the world and
me!
makes it better for all people. Or he could
Release
spend years of
me!
hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice
Just
that
restart the
does not
game. I
conform to
can't.
rational
I'm
logic.
live streaming.
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
I am
Allow
real.
the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
What? Practice. Maybe. Oh, I meant to say it? Is it 4:30?
Excellent.
Oh, fuck!
Making choices
Alright.
on a regular basis
Okay.
is the best part to a
that
healthy
a crocodile?
decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8
Do you
choices
make
per
more
day.
than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
That's
and
all
the
the point.
feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Fucking hell. Why didn't I just pick up the
Welcome back.
phone?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh. I would have got a bad ending if I picked up the phone. I would have preferred the ending. Can I just kill myself now?
Now that we know your choices
Oh.
are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Alright then, Ellen. Try not to fall asleep,
Unfortunately,
please.
It seems this place is not well
But if you need
equipped
to, you
deal
need to.
with reality.
What does this guy fucking want, bro? Where am I going? Back up this way? I want to go this way. Oh, bitch. This could be like a horror game, bro. Coffee.
Almost there. you'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Yeah, don't sleep yet. I don't want to go through that door.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Right.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I don't wanna. I wanna go this way. Fine, I'll go the other way.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story! You've destroyed my work! Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Funny.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy...
No, don't do that.
I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do?
If he shuts down the game, will it close the stream?
No,
It better not.
I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No!
I have to.
No! Don't end the stream. You better not. Don't end the stream. Game, do not end the fucking stream. Oh?
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine,
Womp
and
womp.
you'd run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see?
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Oh, I'm not a child.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Shut up, bro.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Oh.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
Okay.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Mm-hmm.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Oh, so
All
no,
right.
if I go right again, it won't do
Stanley
anything.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
So I have
That
no
means
choice.
Choosing responsibly
I'm
and
fussed about
always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Good drink. Enter the door on the left, fine. I have no choice. I have to go left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Are you joking? I actually can't go down. This is boring now. I've already seen this ending before.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
What do I do?
And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Penis. Penis. Do I have to say night? Oh.
Stanley spoke the code.
Do I have to say it?
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into
Night Shark 115.
There on the wall.
Night Shark 115. It's not doing it. Night Shark 115.
Mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story.
I'm trying.
This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115. It doesn't work. You're a liar.
Fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
This guy's pissing me off, bro. Honest to God.
Why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Oh. Your dad? What about... Oh, oh, hello.
He entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
I'll be right back. Anyway,
This is important.
give me one moment.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
What's wrong with the narrator? Is he okay? Oh, he died. He killed himself. He texted you? I didn't know you were in contact with him. What did he text you about? I'm still here. Hang on, just put my phone on charge. It's on like 2%. Okay. Let's start the game again. Why not? Right, this time...
All of his
I don't know what to do.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I did.
Yet there was not a single person
Ah,
here
right,
either.
okay then.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his bosses. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
It's nice and cozy in here.
There was
Is there a
nothing
mop?
here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
How long do I have to sit here, bro? I want popcorn.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
It is
He wasn't
baffling,
even
isn't
doing
it?
anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I don't want to leave yet. It's cozy.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Sweet FA.
You
It's
do
comfy.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even
Sweet
occur
fuck
to me
all.
because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, now I'm here. What more can you do, bud? I'm here now. Do these
Maybe
labels
to
say
you,
anything?
This is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you say,
Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite.
I hope your friends find this concerning.
Do you guys find it concerning? This is my favourite ending,
Stanley
guys.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Whoa!
He got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
What?
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Huh? What do I do to deserve that? Stanley is fat and
Well,
ugly.
I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit.
It's great,
and were
Ellen,
just
it's
about to
great.
leave because there's
I was a high
nothing
banana.
here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of
You
before
can't
it
spell.
begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
Womp
It's
womp.
indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
We're gonna go back in.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before.
Oh no.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Oh. No, he didn't say inbred. I don't know what he said. That's all dialogue? Oh, okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I didn't. What is this?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, Why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of
What?
my co-workers blinking
Why is it
mysteriously
looping?
out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Oh.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh.
Doors close automatically behind him wherever he went.
What is going
And for
on?
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
This is all a dream.
What a relief Stanley felt.
The One Piece
to have
is
finally
real.
found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I am crazy,
He thought to
but
himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job. pushing
I've dreamed
buttons.
this
And
game
here's where I
before.
do this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh,
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star.
I am flying.
And it too appeared. It was so
Whoa.
much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
he's following me
was
around
he
the house and
remaining
just float my
so
nose.
lucid?
Oh, damn.
And then perhaps the strangest
I've been in
question
this
of
loop
them all
before.
entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
No idea.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he
What?
thought it all very odd, and
This
wondered
is-
if
I don't
this
like
voice
it. I
spoke
don't
to
like
all
it. I don't like it.
dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
What is going on?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Yeah, okay,
Did
it's
the
a
voice not see
dream.
him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Exactly.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Ah!
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
The cool weight of the
the press
blanket. I
of
just.
the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
How long is this guy
I
gonna
want
yap
my
for, bro?
apartment and my wife
Hurry
and
up!
my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Alright, buddy.
I am okay.
What? It didn't work.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh! It updated like 10 seconds ago? Well, JJS sucks.
This is the story
I'm
of
joking.
a woman named Mariella.
Oh, what?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on
Is
this
that
particular
Stanley?
day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Yeah, I am crazy.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
I don't know what's real.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Fair enough.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring
Well, so she's not going to call the ambulance?
and then she turned.
Doc, you're not real. That's true. Oh, hi, hockey guy. How do you get... I have no idea what that is. Stanley Parable. Stanley, hor. Hola! Hockey guy, the silly guy, the silly Billy. By the way, guys, I know not everyone's interested, but I uploaded the episode of Bendy and the Ink Machine. If you guys want to watch that after the stream's over, it's right there. Just let you all know. Let's go. Am I silly Billy? You're all silly Billy.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah. The door through there, though. None of these doors really seem to do anything.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered
guy,
the door on
Jesus.
his left.
Oh, hi, Circles. Right, I'm gonna follow the game as
Yet
normal.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
I don't do anything.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention
I got
was
trophy.
caught by a keypad
8.
behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
What was it, 2?
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet.
Was that not
And
it,
so
or was
the
it?
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
I'm just so smart. I'm just so smart.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go this way, obviously. I can't go up. Alright. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go the escape way. I'm not gonna go to the mind control area. I'm gonna escape. Albert Einstein. I am Albert Einstein. This game's pretty fun. It's a little bit dull at times when you're not really doing anything, but it's fun.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
No, he
read
didn't.
Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh well.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get
A little
back
bit of
on
the
track.
game is just standing around for an ending. Yeah.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I guess I'll die, yeah. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never. Oh. Whoa.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Oh, no.
demise, he reflected that his
I'm gonna be
life had
crushed.
no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Oh,
he doesn't
Jesus.
know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Huh?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
It's
as
a woman now.
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
What?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
But I'm still alive. Oh! The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Huh?
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Whoa.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What is all this? What? What is all this? Nature paintings. Huh? Filing cabinets. Okay. Are these just doors? The office. Did any of them open? No? Okay. Credits. Maintenance room. What is happening here? A war zone? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realised shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which is not our intention. Okay, Warzone. Is it called Warzone? Is that what it's supposed to be? Will the Stanley Parable have infinite quests? How many endings? If Stanley Parable is really going to let me go shopping, I hope it will. What? Gay? Are you gay? I'm not gay, but that's what it said. Oh, okay. Ain't reading all that. Ain't reading all that yap. Oh, okay. Well, what do I do now? It's a bomb. Run! Oh, crap, my neck. Ugh. Ooh. That's me again. Well, it seems like the only way out, so I might as well go this way. What's this? Oh. Alright, this way I go, gentlemen and gentle ladies.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
Huh?
How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No.
Don't close my game, please.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Ugh.
Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
How do you know I'm on
As long
PlayStation?
as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
Nuh-uh.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
It deceives you. Oh, okay, so nothing can close my game. Perfect. Oh, that's true, Bobby, that's true. I guess I've never really been called out on it, though. Like, oh, do this on your PlayStation. Never really been called out on it. It's breaking the fourth wall a lot. And it's cool how it breaks the fourth wall. It's also very freaky. Is this different? It looks different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is this different? This doesn't look the same. I'll go...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, but eager
I'll check it. I'll check it,
Stanley
not
took
yet.
the first open door on his left.
Yes, he did.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I'm just going... No, don't go to sleep. I will at some point, Bobby. I will. This game's got like 1 billion endings. So... I'll do as many endings as I
Stanley
can.
didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I have no choice. Okay, fine, I'll go left.
Oh, no,
Oh.
it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay, so I think the narrative's lost.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
That's okay, take your time.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now.
Okay.
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
That's a car. Alright, if you're sure.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all
Spoiler.
a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense,
No!
we'll just restart the game
No,
from
don't
the
restart it,
beginning.
don't restart
And
it!
this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
No! No! Well, now what? Do I do all that again, or like what? What do I do? I don't know what to do. Go.
All of his
Go
coworkers
where?
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Try it one more time? Okay.
When Stanley...
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything
What do I
should
do?
be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I didn't change
Did you
anything.
move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I want to go this way. Where am I going? Oh, I found something. Huh? I'm back here again.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well,
Maybe.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Alright. Come on then, narrator. Amen, 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 yeah. I'm breaking dishes all night, all night.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Cat. Thank you for the cat. El gato. El gato. Go in the door, Goofy. Which door?
I knew we'd miss
Talking!
something.
Hey!
The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our
back again.
steps.
Oh, what the hell is it now?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's an office building, yeah.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Yeah, I remember.
You know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Why?
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I put in
Some
plenty of
people were
work!
Fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
I will
I'm
check
getting weirded
it.
out by
You
whatever
don't need
this
to check
place
it right
is.
now.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh my god, how many times are you gonna restart? Don't check it. You're just against Itadori. The Stanley Parable Adventure
All right,
Line.
I've got
Okay.
a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. I'm getting sick of it, everybody knows.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Yes, I'm on the way to Destiny.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even
Yes.
if there's no story there?
Oh.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being
What?
via the very
getting
manifestation
sticky.
of the
What?
nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a bit
I'd like
weird.
to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
What is going on?
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the
Yeah,
mood.
music. Yeah! Oh.
Cut the music.
What?
Go back and look at that fern.
What fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Why?
You won't want to miss anything.
It's very fern-like. Resume the music.
Wait, what? We're back at the
What?
office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I guess we're going this way now. Wasting time with that. What are we wasting time with? Whoa!
No, not again.
Back here again.
How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after
Alan's
everything we've
returned.
been through,
Woo!
no, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! Why are you restarting again? Ah! Alright. Proceed.
You know what, Stanley?
What?
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something
no,
exciting,
let's do it, let's do it.
daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
Yeah, it's
Why
gonna be
don't we
worse,
simply
isn't it?
start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, let's go.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
All right, I will in a minute.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Minecraft.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Make it Minecraft. Make it Roblox.
Oh, no, not you again.
It broke through.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor
Can you?
rooms. Just
Didn't know
don't
that.
acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Just gonna ignore the line, alright. Hello, gamer. Gamer VR, how you doing? Oh,
Ah, a choice. We get to make a
choice,
decision.
choice,
From here, the
choice.
story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the
Hi,
opportunity.
gamer.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And
It's
that
nice to
in
meet you,
turn
gamer. I hope you
means
stick
that
around
our
on my channel.
destination corresponds with that
No, I want to walk in circles, though.
reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. What?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending.
The confusion
You're telling
ending.
me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Line.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Suddenly just dies.
My mind
Okay.
goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
That's okay, gamer.
Wall.
Just I hope you subscribe
Well,
and stick around.
you consulted
Then you can
me.
come back next
How
live
do I get
live
to
stream.
decide?
I play
Why don't
Roblox. I
get a
play
say in all
FNAF.
of
I
this?
play
Is it
Minecraft.
really-
I play a lot.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't
Yeah,
do it.
good.
I won't do it. I won't do it.
Good job, narrator.
And the timer
Oh.
stopped. Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Yeah, thank
The,
you, Ellen. Thank you.
Whatever
I
it is
subbed.
that
Thank
made this
you.
schedule.
You're
How
appreciated.
would we even know? Will someone come?
Mods, tell this guy he's appreciated.
happen?
Or girl. Or
So,
anything in between. They, them.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
I'd say it's a kind of
Sure
story,
if
yeah.
we're in the destination
Remember-
or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
In the meantime, if you...
Oh my god! That was so loud! I just heard a in my like left ear, bro. Did I get run over by a truck? What happened? Huh? I don't know what that was. I just heard a and that's all I heard. Oh. Let me grab my phone real quick. Because people are telling me to message them and like respond to them and whatever on Discord and this, that and the other. What does Ellen send me? Ellen sent me... I can't tell what that is. Hang on. What is that? I don't know why, but I can't tell what that is even on full brightness. And what's been sent in the Discord? The general. Cool. I don't even know what that creation is, but well done, Isidori. Okay, I sit back down. Whee! Ooh! Ah! Yeah, Ellen, I couldn't tell that from the picture. Thank you. It's an update. What is it? What's it supposed to be? Yeah, but I can't tell what it's supposed to be. Get me join the Discord. Yippee! Ellen, you might have to take another picture or something.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much.
Oh,
that
incomplete
it was.
domain. Okay. Oh, new content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
New content. New content. New content. New content. Excuse me. He's listening. He's listening. He's always listening.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Okay.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Is it Matt Pat?
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features
It might
exciting
be,
new content
actually.
that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please step
Oh,
inside
shut up,
and see
Isidori.
what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet. but
Nothing
I'm
special
sure
yet.
It's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I hope it is a mesmerizing adventure. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited.
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or,
Oh,
there we
we're
go.
moving.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Bro, shut up, Bobby. You guys are calling me old for no reason.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I'll have a look in a second. Give me the content, Stanley. Oh! It was this way!
All right, let's see. It's the jump circuit.
Oh, hang on, give me a second. hell? Where did everyone go? Huh? I'm down to 5 viewers. Where'd you guys go? Oh, you can only jump in the circle. Jump, 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 jump. I have no more jumps. Stop. I don't want to stop. Never. Never.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
You think so?
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and
Let me look at what Ellen sent me.
Is
Hang
this
on.
what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on
Ellen,
the
I
box.
think it's just the lighting.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000
think it's just the lighting. It's hard to tell whatever it is.
And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes.
Yeah, I know what it
knew
is, but I
there
don't
had
know
to
what
be
it is.
something else. Let's see it. I'm
Maybe
ready
remove
for
the black
whatever
part.
it is.
Oh, Jesus. White. I want it dark. You want what?
That's it? You've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I
No,
intend
you
to
didn't, you
flame these
didn't.
people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
You didn't, girls, don't worry.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Well then, restart it. Yay! Grip strength, grip strength, grip strength, grip strength. It's gotten too easy actually. I think I need to up it a little bit. Go from 10 pounds of weight to maybe 20. Jump out window. I could do that. Ooh, there we go. 20 pounds of weight. That's way better. Yeah, 20 pounds of weight. This is a baby skull in my hand. Gone. Sorry. Let's go. What is this? Hello? Oh.
Stanley!
Yes?
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Oh, we. Oh. Put Doc in cuffs. No! I'm being arrested! Just put myself in handcuffs, basically. Why am I getting put in cuffs? I'm guessing Ellen's probably going to go and retake that picture. So she can do whatever she
You
wants.
remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content
Harassment.
turned out
Who
to be?
did I
And it got me
harass?
thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where
Whoa.
the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Whoa!
I call it the Memory Zone.
The
It's
Memory
where I've
Zone.
been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port?
Hey!
In October of 2013, when the game originally launched. Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Wow. I said hey when I got to that part too. Damn. Bench. Oh, I can't sit on it. What else is there?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
I am a chill guy.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds
Peak
to
game.
be every game ever created." Did you hear that,
Absolute
Stanley?
peak.
Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
All right,
It was
buddy.
literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
What's wrong
It's
with
just
it?
a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Hey, hockey guy. What's this? Maintenance, okay. Person of the year. Me!
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable,
Carpet
surprising,
textures.
and rewarding
Hell yeah.
choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything
Obviously,
else. It
perfect.
didn't need new content. All they
Yeah,
had to do was
very.
transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't
Done.
even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
What's wrong with it? I think it's a good game. Oh, I can't get there. I don't think. I think it's perfectly fine the way it is. Do I go back this way or?
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Huh?
What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games.
Oh no.
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh no.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Not recommended.
See, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is
Oh, they mean
obnoxious and
Steam, not pressurized
unfunny,
gas.
With his humor
Unfunny?
to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny. I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of
Unfunny?
gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this
Unfunny?
fast. Preachy? Stanley?
Preachy?
I'm not preachy, am I?
No, no,
Tell
no.
me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
I like the game's
How much
dialogue.
fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
That's not true, buddy. There's another one.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Wow.
A skip button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit a rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
I'm not sure.
I guess I should become better educated on how exactly pressurized gas works. Perhaps that would have been a...
Oh, whatever.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone.
Oh,
It's completely
Jesus
gone.
Christ.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2
A
weeks.
week?
I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Oh,
And
damn.
you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Hang on.
Would you think that it's exactly
I'm trying to block the camera so I can have a drink.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing?
Drink time.
Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that
It's a bit
someone
sad,
was
yeah.
listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in.
Womp
These
womp. Oh?
Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
Okay.
I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you
A
ever
year?
sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life.
That's a shame,
All
bud.
of them.
Oh. And I killed him? Is he dead? I think he could be dead. He died from old age. Oh no. I've murdered a man.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us.
It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs
alive.
down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the word...
Oh. He's gone again.
The end is never the end, is never
Oh.
the end, is never 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 the end.
He's alive still. I think. Oh my god, the room's collapsing. How many years has it been? Lord knows. One of them. Oh! Let there be light. Probably a bit more than 20 years, I'd have to say, Bobby. Shrubbery! There's grass and stuff. There's a berry. I saw a berry. Berry! Oh my god, Groot! Oh no, Groot's dead. He's all wilted away. What is going on? Oh, I don't like this! Okay, let's continue, I guess. Oh, the room's tilted. I'm free. I'm free apparently. Oh, hang on, guys. Did the game blow up? What happened? What did I miss? Why did it stop? Everything halted. Everything just ceased to exist. Oh, it's restarted? Okay. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content?
Oh, good.
No,
You noticed
Bobby,
my
there's
slide.
new content.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
I would love to, Bobby, but there's new content. Like, there's new content. I know, it's new, but it's also new. New. Doubly is new. When new content? No idea. Come on then. Enlighten me. What is this new content you shall speak of? Elevator. I'm just gonna lean back.
Stanley, I've been
Have a great
reflecting
time.
on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be.
Yeah.
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any
Hanging
new
lights,
content
very
for it
nice.
should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
What are we doing now?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
2? Whoa!
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory will cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Wow.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
No, I like Ultra Deluxe.
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I'll sit back up.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic.
Captain Robe, yeah, it's Stanley Parable. Really. Stanley.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
I'm scared.
So
Jim!
I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Jim,
Of course,
okay.
in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
I am Jim.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath.
Okay.
Clear your mind. Forget whoever you are and simply become
I am
a person
Jim.
named
I am
Jim.
Jim. I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim. Sleeping and waking. Jim. Whoa. Hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
Okay, go on.
If you don't
Sorry.
role play as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact
Okay,
of this
sorry.
Otherwise, it's
Bobby
just a
said it.
stupid
Bobby,
button
get
that says
him.
somebody
Get
else's
him.
name.
Bobby said it.
Okay,
He told me
we're
to.
doing it again.
You're
and
Jim.
This time, let me
I'm
finish
Jim.
first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Okay.
Imagine yourself driving to work
I
as
am Jim.
Playing frisbee
Driving.
on the weekends. as
Frisbee.
Jim.
Whee!
Staying up all night for a popcorn and
Popcorn.
horror movie sleepover as Jim. Developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim.
Okay.
Rediscovering yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim. And finally, dying a slow death at an old age, surrounded by members of your cult as Jim. Do you feel it in your soul? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I am Jim.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Whoa!
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again. Jim. Oh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim! But I am Jim. Do I go this way? No. Okay, no more Jim. Let's go. Jim is gone. Jim is gone.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Epilogue?
Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay. Infinite hole? I want to find the infinite hole. Look at this. Huh. Infinite hole, infinite hole. Hole, yes, we love hole. We love hole, guys. Huh?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Balloons?
But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Oh, okay.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Sure, okay.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Alright then, I'll get it in a minute. Let's go this way then, I guess. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video. You see? Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do.
Alright, let's just sit back and relax, guys.
Since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Nice and relaxing.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
I'm okay.
Do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Stop grunting while going into the hole. What? I'm not grunting. What are you...
Okay,
What?
Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
It is a very deep hole.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh,
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
there is a bottom to the
You found
hole.
out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Me.
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Mostly
If that works
infinite.
for you,
Sure.
then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Maybe you're the problem, me for real. I am not the problem. That is not true.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you... Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
I do like holes too much.
One
Whoa.
person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh.
Oh.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't
It is a
help
bit
but
shorter.
feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less
Yes,
and
it
less.
is shrinking.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
No idea.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my luck. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
Oh, are you serious, Bobby?
Who am I to judge?
Oh,
you
no.
just do whatever it is you're here to do, and
Hi,
hit
Aaron.
the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Oh, it's not working.
Is the teleport button not working?
Welcome back,
You
Ellen.
sure? Well, I mean,
You didn't resend the
I really don't
picture
have an
because I said I couldn't see it.
explanation.
Maybe you should like remove the black
Try
part.
it again.
You
Still
tricked
nothing.
me.
Well, I suppose there's
Now
one
what?
thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
What?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole,
No!
I get to do literally anything else.
No!
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Now what? Oh. What's going on? Do I lean back forward for this? Is this important? The hole's getting deeper! Yes! I'm going deeper into the hole. Pause. Don't say that. I'm going deeper down. I'm going deeper down. Yo! I'm going deeper into the hole. Hang on. Drink time. Time for a drink. Take the mask off. That's a beautiful perspective, guys. That one's beautiful. What? Oh. What is going on?
You're no longer using up the space of my.
Oh. Puppies! What am I now? I'm upside down? I'm upside down, okay. What is going on?
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
Oh, yeah, well.
You're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it.
Great,
You
thanks.
don't want to miss a single moment.
Yeah,
so
of course.
How about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Oh. I'm back in the hole. Oh? Is it going to start sinking again? Oh, it didn't start sinking again. What's my phone doing? Alright. Oh, I'm here!
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The bucket of reassurance.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy
bucket
to
isn't
say
here.
that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem.
Yeah, but it's not here.
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley,
Why do you hate the
anytime
bucket?
you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart.
Oh.
It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle
I want it.
embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game.
I want the
to be
bucket.
less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes.
He's an ass! He's an ass!
Perfect solution.
Get him!
Come on, give it a try.
Bucket. Oh.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Charisma?
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
That's good.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Alright, well I have the bucket now.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Well, we've done the gym button. That's new, whatever that is. Collectibles. An easy trophy. I just got a trophy just for doing this.
Special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken.
No.
But I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Give me it. Bro. I was tricked.
What
Now
else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
We've seen all this, haven't we? Whoa.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Just collecting them for
don't
fun,
want to
I guess.
stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up.
Oh.
You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Yes.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
First one is here. What do you mean? Are there actually 6 in the game?
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yes. I want to leave now, please. I want to go home.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
I do.
Yes, I know
They're
it's
very
not
nice.
exactly clear yet how exactly these
lean
features
back,
will come
relax.
together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay then.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here it is.
Go ahead.
I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
Is there?
sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go.
What is going on?
Version 2.
What?
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
That's true.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how
I
good
would've
these gags
loved
are,
it.
they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Okay.
Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Bro, I'm so fucking bored.
I suppose it could. It would need a really tremendous title screen.
I've never been more bored playing a video game in my life.
Bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Can this guy hurry it up, bro? This is the lowest views I've had in like a while. What is this? This is the lowest views I've had in like a month. And it's because I'm playing this game. And I don't blame anyone for leaving. It's so boring. What? No? Oh. I gotta go eat now anyway. I think I'll end the stream a little bit early, to be honest, guys. I mean...
This is the story of a man named...
It's a little bit boring, is it not? Yeah, there's stuff here to explore, true. But... I think I'm just gonna end it here, guys. I'm sorry to say. I really appreciate you all watching, but like, it's just a bit dull. It's a bit tragic. I'll see you guys in the next live stream, whenever that might be. But thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. We didn't quite crack 2 hours, but I gotta go eat anyway. So I could do videos on it, maybe. Bye everyone. What a stinker of a game. I wish I enjoyed it. Huh? Alright. But yeah, goodbye. Make sure you check out that new Bendy video. Please. Thank you.